Welcome back to Gravelsendfarms. The loader cylinder blew a seal on the first video of this series. Click the link above to see how it all started. In this video, I'm putting new seals in the hydraulic cylinder and getting the Gale 680 payloader running again. Well, I've got the hydraulic cylinder taken apart and brought down to my house. And I've got this tool from rebuilding another hydraulic cylinder that I made myself, but it's just slightly off, doesn't quite fit that. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of welding on it. Try to get those ears to fit a little bit better. It's turned into a big conglomeration after being used a few times. Taking the set screw out this time because I had a bad experience where I forgot to take the set screw out and it made life difficult. So I'll get that out of there, and that way I don't forget. And I'll see what I can do to get this removed. I always think I'm going to lay a quick weld bead and don't need gloves. Then I get burnt and have to put them on. Just got to grind that flat a little bit, and I think it'll fit. Pretty happy with how that worked. I'll go with it. I'm okay with that. It's all right. I'll start out easy, assuming it's going to come off nicely. Oh, I didn't even need my wrench. That's wild. Okay. I was getting ready for a battle. Well, that changes everything. Nice. I'll prepare my work area. There's chunks coming out of there. Must be one of the kids' old socks. Makes for a great rag. This one's not too bad. Get my picks that I have here. They seem to be good. Oh, I got a bigger one. And this is the seal that blew. Oh yeah, it just came right out, right there with my hands. At least that's where the oil was coming out. There's more inside of there than just that. Let me get the seal kit. Okay, I've got my seal kit here. It's a Manitou Group 207-936. It was supposed to take about 4 months to get here. It came in 2 weeks, so I don't know how they got that so wrong, but I'm happy with it. Now I'll just start taking stuff apart. My favorite is the 45-degree pick. Guess I'm trying not to break it, but does it really matter at this point? Put them in order that they came out. This is probably actually what failed. That had the groove facing the back. Boy, that did disintegrate. Actually, I could line these up right now. Got that one there. It's brand new. Got the new one for that. Got this new one here. Boy, what a difference that makes. Got the same style on the back side here. That, I don't know, it's almost like a fibrous material. I do know it comes out harder than it goes in, that's for sure. This one's rotating, which is making it difficult. That might be enough to help me hold on to this crazy thing. Oh yeah, that made a world of difference. There we go. Beautiful. Now, put that one there. The ground one went there. Oh yeah, so this one's got a bit of a cup to it. I hope the dog smells the cleaner. He doesn't like that. Yep, that definitely needs the water brush. I used to run a lathe in a manufacturing plant when I first got out of high school and would make these glands for hydraulic cylinders. So that's kind of fun to be dealing with them now years later, although it's with a different company. So I'll go ahead and put these in. The military, they use petrolatum, or also known as Vaseline, on everything, so I think I'll just go ahead with that tradition and coat everything in petrolatum here. I'm always worried about breaking those when I put them in. Always got to make certain the lip faces the correct direction. Of course, I've got a special tool for this, and I left it at the farm. Got that dust seal on. We'll go for this flat, I guess you could call it O-ring. It's kind of a backer of sorts, and it's cupped on one side, and it's cupped so that this round seal fits on there. Pushing this up against one side so there's room for the round O-ring to go on top of it. I'm confirming that I've got the cup on the correct side. Yep. It's all done, completed. It's ready to go on. I'm just putting it on there very gently, just to ensure everything fits correctly. These big pieces. Let me get oriented here. So it goes on the machine like that. Just want to make certain everything's laid out correctly. Take this off since it's so easy. Oh, I remember this seal. I've ran into these before. They've gone from a one-piece to a two-piece. I see. Which makes sense. Get my nose picker. There she goes. Oh, nope, it is two pieces. That might make life a little easier if I were to. Yep, I remember this outside one on the previous cylinder I did. It's strong. Well, maybe the old 45's not going to work for that one. not go. I'll just put that right there. We don't need it anymore. You can do the easy one first. Put this in the middle. Just put one of these on, and that's going to help prevent these from getting caught in that groove, I hope. That's the theory on that. Now this is the one that's strong, and it'll fight you. It looks to be symmetrical. It's hard on fingers. Yeah, I'll put a little bit of this on here on the threads just to give it a little bit of lubricity. There's this inside seal. I'll put some petroleum or Vaseline on this surface that seal is going to ride on. I'm just being careful so I don't damage that seal. This is a night and day difference in comparison to the previous cylinder that I rebuilt from the same machine. There we have some resistance. That, I'm assuming, is going to be the seal that's making contact. Oh, my hands are all dirty. Oh, interesting. That's all she wrote. Feel it give just a little bit. Should I say I could feel it rotate just a little bit. Now I've got a set screw and I'm done. I see they had it staked, so I'll stake it also, although I didn't see much difference, but I'll just give her a little sweet talking. I'm gonna call it good. We're ready to go back to the farm. Well, I guess I'm ready to put that hydraulic cylinder back together. Wish me luck. This should be interesting. I don't know if I have the strength to do it myself, but I'm gonna set myself up for success. Find a good place to put this. Guess right down here is going to be good enough. Well, maybe not. Put it right there. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can see it moving. I got it on the run now. Ooh, almost made it in the oil bucket. Oh boy. Growing up, I had an aunt that used to call me Butterfingers, and I think it still applies today. Oh, I'm gonna break a sweat now. Get my little pipe wrench here. Didn't last very long. It was brand new yesterday. Within an hour, it had a bent handle, but that's the way it goes. It's still good. See if I can do this without hurting myself. Oh boy. Yeah. That's heavy. It's almost too much for me to handle. So this is probably going to fall over center here pretty soon. Yeah. This is where it's nice to have a second person. Looks like I need to go a little bit more. Pretty dang close right there. Now it's just a matter of getting this thing supported. Don't know if I can be creative here. See if I can do some persuasion. Maybe I could even oil that up a little bit. Let's get something. PB Blaster will be a good start. It's got a lot of grease that seems to be solidified. Might have to get something better. Whew. It's very close. Of course I can't see. Of course the holes don't line up. Why would they? Let me get a pick of some sort. Maybe it's just covered in grease. Oh, it is covered in grease. Praise the Lord. Good, that'll make life a lot easier. Oh, well that's pleasant. Just went right in there. Things don't usually go that well on the farm. Oop, wrong. Moved it the wrong way. We did it. Now we can give this a good cinching. One of those wrenches that has a tendency to loosen itself up. I'm going to call that good enough. Good enough for who it's for.
The camera battery went dead, but everything went well during startup. Here is bonus footage days after the loader was back up and running.
Let's see if my hood latch is working the way I left it. Oh, very nice. Now I need to add some hydraulic oil. Oh boy, everything's a struggle.
I didn't fill the hydraulic tank clear full when I was done with the hydraulic cylinder install, so I'm topping it off now.
I'm getting my workout in for the day. Well, there goes about $45 or $50 depending on where you get it from. But oil is not cheap. That's why it's good to get these leaks fixed. Well, you're not going to believe it, but this is what we found inside that hydraulic cylinder. This machine had DEF fluid contamination in the hydraulics. The company that had this before me accidentally put DEF fluid in the hydraulic oil. The DEF fluid crystallized and plugged up all the lines, so I had to spend time cleaning it out. But this mass of crystallized DEF fluid was found in this hydraulic cylinder. So I'm sure that didn't help anything with the seals blowing out. We were able to get it replaced, but note to self, don't put DEF fluid in hydraulic oil because it will crystallize. This was at the bottom of the hydraulic tank, and I did take a pressure washer to the inside of the hydraulic tank to get that out of there, but I'm still amazed that this was inside of this hydraulic cylinder. And I've had this machine for probably 4 years now. So, gives you an idea of what DEF fluid does if you put it in a hydraulic system. It's like fiberglass. I guess it's technically water soluble if you can get the water to it because it's soaked in hydraulic oil. The hydraulic oil sight glass is cracked and is leaking. I got it cleaned up right now and I've ordered a new one. Although I'm suspicious that it's not the same size. So let's see if it fits. Of course not. Let's see if this will work. Ooh. Oh my gosh. The reason that the hydraulic oil is low is because I was replacing the seals on that hydraulic cylinder. Okay, well, I'm pleasantly surprised. They appear to be the same. I'm glad that I measured that correctly. I think we can just thread it right on. It's got a rubber gasket. I had put sealant on it in the past, just seeing if that would fix it, and it didn't. Got to put my glasses on for this. That's really being a bear. That's actually a plastic threads there. Let's see if I cross it. Oh, boogers. Not quite the right length. Hopefully I'm not cross-threading anything. Very nice. I like it. Let's see if it leaks.
Here is bonus footage from the neighbors when I was helping move a fallen tree out of their way.
I think if it does, it's gonna go onto the payloader. I mean, if we cut the tree down, like how realistic?
You have to cut them all down.
Well, I understand, but just that tree itself. What it doesn't look like it would hit the barn that bad.
It's really on there.
Watch! Come, watch! Come here. Says who, me?
Where's that gonna fall?
That's what it looks like right now.
If you like what you've seen here, hit the like button and subscribe for updates. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, everybody.